Do we have nuclear warheads in space? I would say no. We do not have nuclear warheads in space. The Russians are suspected, according to one congressman, of having an anti-satellite weapon with a nuclear warhead on it. I cannot prove or deny the truth of that.
Do we have lasers in space already on these satellites?
Do we have lasers? Not to my knowledge.
But for about the past, I would say it was about 10 years ago, a good friend of mine, whose father was very involved in the military, made it very clear that we already had nuclear weapons in space. And I don't. Once again, you talked about these space games and everything else that running these war game scenarios. It seems very likely that it's already happened, whether we had the nukes in space and then took them out of space or left them there. But it seems very likely that we already did. Whether or not we're going to say that on this podcast, it seems very likely that we've already had nuclear weapons in space previously.
Yeah, we might have been in theory testing the concept of what's called a fractional orbital bombardment system, FOBS. I remember reading about that in the late 60s, and that was a very dangerous concept. You have a nuclear weapon in space, and you decide on a moment's notice to use it on a foreign power. That would be that would have provoked a general nuclear war.
Right.
And I would say that we need the way you neutralize the other side's nuclear arsenal without creating a hair trigger situation in low Earth orbit is you have to have a space fleet that would be armed with lasers, not nuclear weapons. That space fleet with lasers could destroy any nuclear missile that was launched in its boost phase while it is on its way up. That's how you plug the hole in the Golden Dome. You have to use lasers in Earth orbit that can destroy those nuclear missiles before they reach Earth orbit and can deploy decoys.